What's up, y'all? This is civil rights leader Michelle Hope Walker, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, political scientist, your 2016 United States of America presidential candidate, ran for U.S. United States representative. I was here in LA. City. I've ran for a lot of positions, been involved with NAACP, a lot of different organizations. I also have my own organization, Justice for Black Women, and a whole host of other music organizations, just different things. But that just gives you a synopsis of me. So the racism, discrimination I experienced at Kia Forum. I had experienced this racism, discrimination before at Kia Forum security, and I'm talking about the security part, and I'm not talking about all the security, because some of the security were very nice, but security I experienced, which a lot of times tend to be the black security, which is so interesting because I'm black. And not that we expect other black people to like give us a special niceness, but we at least just want the same fair treatment that black security will give to people who are not black. Sometimes black security are more nicer and more give better customer service. Black security officers tend to give more better service to people who are not black, and it seems like they over police, over security type negatively towards their own race, black people. So my experience at the Kia Forum, which I've experienced it before, it's sad because as a black woman and I'm disabled, so I have to have my medicine with me so I don't die, puffers, stuff in nerve pain, different things like that. I keep it as organized and neatly as possible so it's easy for security to check and see what they got. I bring the plastic bags and do everything, but there's a certain way that I carry my stuff because of the work injury I've had from the nerve pain and the physical nerve pain, body hurt, and so I live in pain, constantly. But if there's ever a new pain, I can tell the difference between that new pain and the regular pain I have. So I have to have stuff on me, But so I say that too because I carry my stuff in a certain way, So I might have a couple of different bags to carry myself because I have to balance out the weight, But the key point is I let the people know up front, I'm disabled, And it's always so sad to see that people who are disabled, who are not black, do not get as scrutinized. That's what I was looking for over where the black security scrutinize other black people more than they do people who are not black. And these are black people. The first set of people I dealt with was black people. And then the black people, the black security, will call then supervisors on you. So when we get into the racism and Black Lives Matter type incidences and we're standing up and saying, hey, I matter too, just like all these other people that you are secure. You're supposed to be helping secure me too and not mistreating me because I'm black, not over checking my medications and things because I'm black. And the sad part about this incident yesterday on July 5th, 2024 at Kia Forum, what drew me there was I seen the DJ Jazzy Jeff was performing. It's like, oh, you all know I rap, so I like DJ Jazzy Jeff. And then I also seen the Paula Abdul and my New Kids on the Block, which shouts out to New Kids on the Block because I've seen them before. I'm taking lots of pictures with them. They're very nice. So I'm just, and here's the point, you all. I was just at the point of, so I carry my stuff in a certain way and bags, but then as I am in line at the security, I'm putting my bags, I keep my plastic bags. Some of my stuff I have in plastic bags, I just have in my other bag, but they're already in plastic, stadium type bags, shouts out to Live Nation, because even Live Nation one time gave me little plastic bags to be able to put my, stuff in. And so I'm just transferring my stuff from how I carry it because I'm disabled and I have to balance out the weight of how I carry things. So I'm transferring how I carry my stuff into, and some are already in plastic bags, security stay in plastic bag. And so I'm transferring the other stuff in the plastic bag. When I first get up to security, I'm letting them know, I'm putting this is how I carry my stuff because I'm disabled, but I'm putting this stuff into the stuff that's not in the plastic bag. And just right off, the black woman is like calling other security. I mean, I'm letting her know that it's already in the plastic bags. Everything that they require for the audience to have, that's what I already have it. But just because the color of my skin and I'm a black woman, they are being more negative with me. Well, negative with me, period, because so many people of other races passed me who were not black, and they were nice. They had bags. And when I got inside, I seen people with big plastic stadium bags with a whole bunch of stuff in it, that I even had mine more organized. And I was like, wow, because they just, the black security, especially the woman, again, I have everything set up, but she's just refusing to and I'm trying to let her know. I said, no, ma'am, look, I have everything that you all say, that we're supposed to have. And she just quickly I'm calling my supervisor. And I'm like, okay, I've learned to be patient and just in my head a lot of times, because y'all know I'm a Christian. So I'm praying. And even when I think about it, I get upset. And when I say upset, I mean sad. Because it is so sad that only because of the color of my skin, because I'm a black woman, am I experiencing this with this security. I am seeing all kind of people go past me. I am seeing them be nice to people. I am still staying nice to them. Because like I said, I'm praying inside. I'm a Christian. So I'm praying, inside, to myself, I'm calm. I'm, letting them know, well, look, I have it in black. I'm being very respectful. And then at times just being quiet. So I know sometimes, you just be quiet and let them do what they feel like. You're being discriminated against. You're experiencing racism. But your goal is to get into the venue and enjoy yourself, So again, black people doing normal things, but having to experience racism in the midst of doing those normal things that people who are not black do all the time. And they don't have to experience the racism and the discrimination that black people, and especially us black women, have to experience. Being disabled as a black woman is very different from people who are not black. People who are not black, they bring their bags, they have their medication, they're not scrutinized as much. And the bigger picture I was trying to say too is that this was just for me to go to the box office. I'm not, I don't even have my ticket. I was just asking to go to the box office. They said, well, you have to get checked even before you go to the box office. And, I'm always like, okay, fine. Because, I'm always, and then when I say that, I'm saying it very calmly and nice. Because my goal is to constantly give respect, even though they may be disrespecting me, being racist towards me, discriminating against me, singling me out, giving me less than, give me less than type treatment, meaning the treatment is very negative because I'm a black woman. This is how they're treating me. So I'm, and it gets very disheartening because you're seeing all these other races around you. They're speaking. There's like, for example, the black guy that was right there, I really had everything together and organized, by the time he just didn't even really look at me. He called, well, I'm not messing with you. And I mean, just, to me, it's I always tell you, it's very sad. And I even call, to see a black man belittling, berating a black woman who is not doing anything to them. Because I'm into the movement type stuff, So I'm into, we support our black men support our black sisters. So at least just be nice to us, you know what I'm saying? Or at least just don't be mean. Even if you don't want to be nice to us black men, at least just don't be mean to us, Especially when we're not doing nothing to you, nothing wrong to you. So this black man, he's tall, dark-skinned, and these were SCS security too, so I'll point that out. Because I used to work for SCS, even in Atlanta. They wear like the yellow and the blue uniforms. So, but Kia Forum contracted with them. So Kia Forum, if you all can look at the CSC security, maybe train them on how to treat black women, and to not, treat black women discriminative. and be racist towards black women, so he's just really berating me, and while I'm standing, he said, I'm calling my supervisor. Everybody's calling their supervisor on me, a black woman who's disabled, who has the bags that are legal, what they, at least what they say on their sign to have, per size, the size, so I have everything organized in the way, and I'm letting them know I'm disabled. I first let them, because, so I have medications on me that I have to have, so I don't die, because if I start having an asthma attack, I need to be able to have my puffer right there, and then I have a couple puffers, because you all know, if you've seen some of my past videos, I have asthma real bad, and then I have physical nerve pain, different things like that going on. And not that I want to just put out all my disabled, really didn't want to do this video, but then again, this video may help somebody. One, to confirm them to see it wasn't just them, and that other people other black women experience this racism, other black people, experience this racism, so it's not just you. And we see videos all the time where black people have had to deal with discrimination and racism from airports to other places against their own people. From their own people, from other black people. So this guy is berating me, treating me like I'm nothing, acting like my stuff is junk. I don't know if maybe he even called it. And I'm, it's very wrong, because this is my medicine that helps me to live. And there were certain other things that I had in there organized, and maybe it wasn't valuable to you because you're not disabled, so you don't understand the point of having to have sanitizing, hand sanitizer type stuff and certain things, tissue for my nasal, because whenever I have to, because my nasal spray also helps me to breathe when I get to a certain point, so you gotta have the tissue to wipe off that, so, but it's very well organized, but for him just to, belittle me, berate me, discriminate against me. And then while I'm standing there, he's saying nice things to me. Oh, girl, it's okay. Go ahead, girl. And I'm like, man. So I think I mentioned to him, I said, well, wow. I said, you've been mean to me the whole time. And I've been very nice to you. I haven't done anything wrong. And it'd be nice if you could be nice to me, And then he turned to me and said, well, I haven't said anything wrong. In the, again, discriminative, racist way, and very stern. That's what we have to deal with black people. When people are talking to black people, they're very stern with us and serious look and mean look towards us. And the next minute he's like, hey girls, like these were not black women. And again, I know as black women, we still gotta experience and still remind black men and other black people and just people overall that we are women, because I remember at the California African American Museum one time there was discussion, and I remember it was black women talking about that, they still don't even treat black women like women. They're not gentle with us. They're not kind with us. They're, they're rough with us. They're rough with black women, so then I've gone through 2 black security that keep calling security. And I am standing there, calm, patient, not doing anything wrong, almost in tears, because I haven't done anything wrong. I have everything that you all say we're supposed to have. I don't understand. I just want to go to the box office. But then again, a lot of times I'm just quiet, not saying anything. So I'm telling you all this, but a lot of times there I was just quiet, just praying, to myself, because you want to go into the venue. So you're trying to do whatever it is they're asking you to do, although you know that everything they're asking you to do, that this stuff is so humiliating, degrading, and wrong, and that they're only doing it because you're black, because you're a black woman, and why they are degrading you, discriminating against you, and you're experiencing racism from them. Women who are not black are just being treated like queens all around you. They have stuff. They have all kinds of stuff in their bags. No one is detailed checking their stuff. Okay. It's just sad, you all. And I'm a strong person. And that's the problem, too. Sometimes they say, though, is that they always look at black women like we're just so strong and like they can just do anything to us bad, and we're just supposed to take it, or either they look at us like I heard somebody say like a horse mule, in the sense that they can just do anything to us, and when we can take it, you can do anything to a black woman because she can take it, but we're human. And we deserve fair treatment with customer service and gentleness. So here we go. So I'm with the black man that's berated me. The black woman has turned me over to her supervisor, which I guess the black woman, maybe she was in the yellow CS. I keep forgetting what the CSC stands for, but it's a security company. You all have seen them. They work USC, they work sports fields. But anyway, this is a Kia Forum in Inglewood. And again, I'm just trying to get to the box office at this point. But they're saying I gotta be checked. So I have everything organized. I'm used to going to, because a lot of times, I can say shout out to security that, they know just the regular way you do disabled people, and they check your bags real quick and they look, and you're going on about your business. It's not that challenging. But this Kia Forum security, their contractor security, CSC, just made it extra. Even the police service, even any police I encountered, they were very nice. Shouts out to the police. A lot of times I've noticed lately, I've encountered nice police, but these security services, they need to really train these security services on how to treat black women and black people, and to not look at black people and black women as criminalized. So here I am being criminalized. I'm a black woman. So then the security comes, which is a white woman. And I told her, I've encountered you before. I was happy to see her, because I thought maybe, I would get less discriminated against. She's a white woman, but I remember encountering her before I went to Forum. Because like I said, I sort of experienced the same treatment. Except it wasn't as bad. I remember her looking through my bag, these black people calling security on black people. These black securities calling their supervisors on black people. It's amazing, because while I was standing there, I seen people with big bags, but they were not black, coming through, and the same black woman security that told me she didn't even really look at my stuff. She just looked at me and looked back and just, let me get my supervisor, is not doing any of that to these other women and these other people who are coming through security with her. And again, the same thing as the black man, or he's giving all these other women who are not black all kind of compliments. And they got big bags, they got all kind of stuff. Here I am with my stuff organized, disabled, and I'm giving them all the information they need. I have all the size bags that they say that, you can bring. The white woman whose security came in, who's like a tour for Spencer, but she even was measuring my bags with the and they all passed. She even went as far as to look into my empty bags. And I shook the bag to let her see it was empty. It was just so degrading. And I'm out from the open, and I have to pull all this stuff out. You can see all my medicine through the bag, but it's like she was just having me take all this stuff out. And I was like, this just seems different. That it just seems like I'm being treated differently, because I just seen that person just didn't get screened the way I did, and they had, and then she just kept, every time she kept saying, well, I have this too, and I have that, so as I was trying to tell her I'm disabled, and basically I was explaining why I have this and that in my bag, not that I had to, but I guess with this security, you had to, but they really wouldn't listen. It's not like they really didn't care. As much as I was trying to give them information to help them on what was in my bag, and so they could see I was even putting stuff out, it's like nothing I could do right with them. I know I was doing the right stuff, but it's like they just purposely wanted to try to criminalize me, or try to make it seem like that I'm a bad person, or like I was a problem, and I'm not. And I was not, and that's why I stayed quiet a lot, So I got degraded by her. And then when it came time to go to the box office, she said she was going to go to the box office for me. So she wouldn't even let me go to the box office. Like I said, I'm experiencing all this just going to the box office. I'm trying to figure out how much are tickets. Do I want to buy the tickets? How much, So she said, well, I'm going to go to the box office first, see if they have tickets. Well, I knew that they did have some tickets, because I went online and looked at some stuff. I also hear a lot of times it's cheaper to buy your tickets in person than online. So then she comes back and says, well, they have tickets, such and such amount to such amount, And I was like, okay. And Then, she let me go through. And because I experienced so much racism from all these other black security officers, I was sort of like, well, can I walk in with you? I mean, because even because even these people that have berated you and discriminated against your racism, you still try to find some piece of goodness that maybe, or you still try to at least let them, hopefully see if they can at least help you through the rest of your path so that you don't get mistreated. It was just very horrific, you all. And all you're trying to do is go into a concert. And white people that are disabled, and a lot of these white people that's going past me, and other races, Latino, Asian, all these other races going past me, they had all kind of bags. They were not being screened and checked like me. It was amazing. But like I said, you get used to being discriminated against as a black woman at times. So, you want to go to the event. So you just, be quiet. You let them do what they got to do. I kept telling them, I'm a good person. I don't have anything bad in my bag. It was just like nothing you said. They did not care. It's like they were just stuck on mistreating you, discriminating against you because they didn't like you because you were black and because you were a black woman. And it's almost like they were treating me less than, like they didn't even want me to be there. But I'm like, I'm a customer. I'm a customer just like all these other people who are not black who are here and passing through your security. I'm a customer. Security is not supposed to protect me. But anyway, so I go through, once I get past security and get my ticket and everything and then go in, pretty much everything is good. Except I did see where it seemed like it was a security guy, because this event was majority other races other than black. It was a few of us black, but we like all music. We like, I went to see DJ Jazzy Jeff, and plus I was excited to see Paula Abdul and New Kids on the Block. I didn't even realize when I had seen that DJ Jazzy Jeff was going to be somewhere. I didn't even realize it was a whole big concert they had been touring. I was like, and he's touring with New Kids on the Block and Paula Abdul. So I was like, oh, this is exciting. I get a whole bunch of artists to see. I'm excited, But I did see sort of security sort of just looking at me more, so again, more suspicious of black women, more suspicious of black people when they're in a venue. It was just very uncalled for. But again, I'm a Christian. I pray God, and God lets me know, hey, you keep doing what you're doing and enjoy yourself. If they want to look at you, let them look. I mean, you're not doing nothing wrong. I mean, so whatever, but it's still discrimination and racism. So this was at Kia Forum in Inglewood, you all. It was such a horrific experience. And it was uncalled for because I should not have experienced that. And I'm a civil rights leader. So between my college years and Black Lives Matter movement education, and then just other education in school to my legal education, I just know that none of this was right, what they did, But again, as a black person, you sort of get used to it. And also sometimes if you say something, like right now, people looking at this video, maybe like, they don't even care. They don't care that I was a black woman being discriminated. And it's sometimes how our society is. They don't care. Kia Forum may not care that I experienced this with their CSC security. CSC may not even care that I experienced this. And that's the challenge of a lot of times when they show the Malcolm X picture, sometimes I post it, that no one cares about black women being mistreated. I'm not going to say no one, because some people do, and thank God for our attorney Ben Crump and other people that stand up for us, But, a lot of times people don't care about that the black woman is being mistreated. Sometimes they look over at you being mistreated and just figure, oh, the black woman must have done something wrong for why they're doing that. No, the black woman didn't do anything wrong. I know, because I was there just as kind and almost just basically in tears, especially when the black man was just berating me, because I'm just like, brother, how could you do this to me? He was big and tall, I'm only like 5'2", little, 100 pounds. I mean, just berating me. And then to see in real time the contrast of how people, black women who are not black, are being, just people overall who are not black, are being treated kind and with good customer service. But then you are being berated and discriminated against. But I feel like I needed to record it to speak out about that was wrong. And I hope and I pray that Kia Forum will change, their ways with SES. I mean, or at least just, I don't like to see people fired, but at least encourage them to treat black women who are disabled and just black women, period, black people, period, better. Don't target them like they're the bad person. Because I guess, like I said, and then when I got in and seen all these white people because I seen one white woman, she just kept, so while the security was looking at me inside the building, this white woman, bless her heart, and again, I only call out race because, just to show the difference of, discrimination, how they're doing racism against black women. This white woman got these big plastic bags and she is just skipping rows, so she's just trying to go to the best. Ain't nothing wrong. I understand, so there's nothing wrong with she. Everybody tries to do that. But I'm just saying how they're not even paying, they're not even concerned about what other races do, even when they're doing wrong. No, they're too focused on the black person who's not doing anything wrong, because I know I wasn't doing anything wrong. I'm just enjoying the concert. So I went through all that to see DJ Jazzy Jeff. Shouts out to you, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Your set was very good. Yeah, but I thought I needed to say something because it was not right. Racism is wrong. To be treated less than because the color of your skin, because you're a black woman, is wrong. Many people are disabled and have to have medications and asthma puffs, different things on them. They're not treated like that when they're not black. People who are not black, I see, and like I said, in real time, I was seeing people, they weren't even disabled, coming in with all kinds of, and they were not as screened in details. And y'all got to, I really think maybe, because she watched me, when I turned around after I got the ticket, I noticed she was still right there, the security who had just screened me, because she was very brutal too. She just, every little thing. She had me take my glasses out of my glass case. I'm like, what did they think I'm trying? I'm just trying to go to the box office. What did they think I was? There's cameras everywhere. There's police everywhere. So you got all kind of backup security where even this point of security, the SCS, just trying to go to the box office, pulling my glasses out my glass case because you don't even trust that it's my glasses. I know they did not have people who are not black have to do that. Again, I'm watching because right next to them screening me was the regular screening, and they were just letting all kind of people go. But again, those people were not black. Amazing. So it's not right for them to discriminate and do racism against black people and black disabled people. It's not right. Oh yes, I was going to say, I don't even think that she thought I had money. I guess, and it's sad because sometimes when they see us, they think that we're crazy. They think our mind is, and I don't know where they think, because I got plenty of degrees in education. I am very smart and I'm very much in my right mind. But unfortunately, again, like that film, when they see us, and sometimes they've done a commercial of, they used to black men on the looks you get, it's about, the looks we get as black women walking out throughout society, just the looks and the thoughts. Usually they're negative thoughts about us just from looking at us, and they don't even know us. They don't know all the degrees I have, and nor do I feel like I got to constantly explain myself of who I am because you are thinking negatively of me because I'm a black woman. So they tend to go negative on black people before they go positive. Now, other races can pull up and they think all the positive stuff about them. Other people who are not black have to do a lot of wrong for security or just anybody, just even, regular people to think bad about them. But when they see a black person, oh my gosh, they just go straight. I'm not saying everybody, because I know some people, I don't do that. And thank God you don't do that. All right, I'm going to close out this video. But this is my experience, Michelle Hope Walker, that I experienced on July 5th, 2024, just trying to go see DJ Jazzy Jeff at the Kia Forum with the CSC security. And it's sad and it's wrong. And I just thought I should, talk about it and document it. And we just pray. I pray for them in the name of Jesus, because I'm a Christian. So I pray for them that God will show them to not mistreat and not do black people that way. And I'm good because I know God loves me, and I know that I'm a great person, regardless of how someone may scrutinize me or mistreat me. I know I'm a great person, and I'm beautiful, and I'm smart. And I've just learned, as most black people have, we just keep going. We endure the discrimination and the racism, and we keep going. And that's what I do, is keep going. But I just thought it would be good to document it. So God bless you all. And I'm your girl, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker. And black people, God loves us, and we're going to make it through this. We just put a smile on our face, pray for people, keep being good to people, and, keep doing what we got to do. And God is good. Love you all.